In the beginning, there was only the custodian and the storyteller. There, in the center of their consciousness, a universe was born. Within that universe, the largest planet, Eos, came to be. Its denizens are just as magical and varied as the planet itself. This is their tale. Welcome back to Eos.
They did what?
We don't know. I'm not sure he does.
For him, it's just been his life.
Aria and Eclipse had approached Sam and Lojic in regards to River, the boy out on the glacier. They shared their suspicions about how he ended up there, and Sam and Lojic both were upset.
Who leaves a child?
That's what I said. But listen, Ari and I would like to help him. You guys have a full house, and we would be open to taking him in if he agrees. But there are some things we need to consider.
Okay, like what?
Well, he's a snow lynx. He may have trouble acclimating to the temperatures away from the tundra.
Well, we have the temperature regulators. That should help him.
Yeah, about that, I suspect he prefers not to wear clothes.
Okay, so...
If he doesn't like the feeling of clothes, it's possible a bracelet is too much.
I see. I mean, we can try it. Otherwise, I'll have to go see him and see what I can come up with.
Master Logic. Individual at the door.
Are we expecting anyone?
Ah, shit. I forgot. The Sphinx who Where's was talking about forever ago was asking for an audience. And with you, specifically.
With me?
I don't know, Logic. I just work here.
Okay, well, if my presence is required here, do you think you can go with them, Sam? Just do a med scan on him, and if he can't stand the bracelet, I'll have what I need to come up with an alternative solution.
The individual at the door is getting insistent, Master Logic.
Okay, we're on our way.
Can you give me like half an hour and I'll head to you guys?
Absolutely. Go handle your queenly duties.
I would never presume to overstep Logic's position. But I do think it important to show face.
No problem. Half hour.
Lojic opens the door, and Aria and Eclipse step out as an absolutely stunning Sphinx steps in. She had the body of a lion with golden fur, silvery wings tucked close to her back, and almost elven features, with curly red hair and vibrant blue eyes. Sam catches Eclipse's eyebrows shoot up as she closes the door.
Hi, welcome. Can I get you some tea?
Oh, Your Majesty. I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, I live here too. Can I get you some tea?
I would appreciate that.
Sam gets the Sphinx settled at the kitchen table as Lojic joins, kissing Sam on her head as he passes her.
Oh, you're so sweet, King Lojic.
It's just Logic here, Miss...
I am Halimar.
Well, it's nice to meet you. What brings you here?
Well, your fairness, Queen Samina, is legendary. But your intelligence, King Logic, has reached different worlds. I was moving through on another matter, so I had come to see for myself.
Oh, well, sphinxes historically are also known for their cunning.
You honor me, Your Majesty. I never expected to be known so far from home.
Well, your tea is ready, ma'am. And your coffee, my love. I'm needed on another matter. Logic, call if you need anything. CeeLo is on duty as well, if he's needed.
I offer to you, King Logic, a battle of wits.
I'm intrigued. What do you have in mind?
Riddles.
Sam grabs her medical satchel, making sure it's stocked, and grabs the medical scanner before heading to Aria and Eclipse's. Ansel was running. It was a full moon the night before, and Aislin hadn't returned home. As a werewolf, the hunt wasn't at all what folks thought. For Aislin, it meant she had to turn into a wolf and hunt game. It kept her inner wolf fed. However, being a demon, Ansel was not allowed to go with her. She typically had good control of herself when she was in wolf form. When the moon was full, however, the scent of his magic was maddening to her, and it ran the risk of magical maladies. He was so focused, however, he didn't notice until it was too late, and he plowed directly into Amaranth.
What is going on?
Aislin has not returned, and we're in a foreign land.
What do you mean?
Aislin is a werewolf. She had to hunt. She has failed to come home.
This is unusual behavior.
Highly.
Has she spoken with the local pack?
Yes, upon arrival. In our world, it is expected if a wolf is in another's territory to announce themselves and request permission to hunt.
Good habit.
Sure.
I wish others were as mindful.
I'm sorry. Hello, I am Ansel DeVille, and I'm looking for my mate, who did have permission to be here. Ish.
I'll help. If it's unusual for her to be gone, it's fair to be concerned. You are right. There are plenty of sentient creatures in here that may cause her issue if she got this far out of bounds.
The silence of the forest is shattered by a pained scream.
I think we found her. Come on.
Amaranth offers wing. Ansel hops on and they take off towards the sound of the scream.
Come on, love. Keep making noise.
Another scream leads them to a massive quarry. The opening was surrounded by snow-white wolves. These were not normal wolves of the region. They were much too big for that. As Amaranth lands, 3 of them move to attack.
Watch their bite.
Ansel attacks the remaining 2 wolves with fireballs. They seem to catch them in their paws and dissipate them. The local wolves appear out of the surrounding trees.
Did you need backup to be brave enough to attack these guys? Where is she?
The wolf seems to snort in response as the entire pack engages with the unwelcome white wolves. Another scream rings out from deep within the quarry.
What are these?
An ancient race that hunts werewolves.
But they are werewolves?
This isn't a good time to discuss politics. Can you get into the quarry?
Deep within the quarry found Aislin in human form, with other wolves restraining her. One of the bigger ones was taking silver to her, allowing her to heal, then cutting the same area again and again, ritualistically scarring her.
Let me go!
She is answered in threatening growls, barks, and snaps from the silver-wielding wolf.
That wasn't my fault. Why are you doing this?
She screams again as the wolf takes silver to her face again, causing severe damage to her eye. The ground itself begins to rumble and shake, and from the back of the quarry, a stone face peers through.
So loud in here. Who is foolish enough to wake the old gods?
The wolves seem to stumble over themselves a moment, thrown off guard by the face and the voice of the creature at the back of the quarry. The distraction is enough. Aislin struggles free and kicks her assailant in the face, running towards the front of the quarry. Half blinded and bloodied, she staggers and stumbles, falling as she does.
Wolves, away!
The local pack, seeing the threat in Amaranth's eye, retreat quickly as he takes a deep breath and exhales a mighty blast of fire. Ansel, completely unfazed, runs through the fire as the wolves guarding the quarry are consumed, and the wolves from within the quarry begin to run out.
Again, Amaranth. There are more within.
No, there is an old god in there I do not wish to hurt.
Fine, I'll toss them out.
Ansel doesn't run far before Aislin appears and collapses into his arms.
Aislin!
In a rage, Ansel grabs the remaining wolf telekinetically, with one hand outstretched, and smashes them violently against the stone walls of the quarry. Despite the durable nature of the wolves, they did not rise.
What happened?
I don't know. Why will my healing spells not work on her?
Bring her closer to me. I am old and cannot see as well as I once did.
Aislin whimpers softly as Ansel picks her up, bringing her to the stone face.
Oh, because you are injured as well. Do you not feel the poison in your veins? You're still around, Amaranth.
And you, Kaj, should be sleeping.
Can we save her eye? The scarring can't be helped. What happened?
From the memory of that wolf there, she was unworthy. So they called in the snow wolves. They worked together in the hopes of terminating her. None of you are what you seem, and neither are the snow wolves.
Old friend, you are tired. I am exactly what I seem. I've only gotten much bigger than the egg you remember me from.
I see. Ugh, your friends are deeply wounded, Amaranth. They need medical assistance. They cannot help each other.
We are closer to my home than Sam. We'll see what we can do. Rest easy, old friend.
With a rumble, the face turns back around and silence falls over the forest once more.
Care to elaborate why you are also poisoned?
No. I wonder if Markus can help.
Markus? Is that the vampire that was supposed to be here? Followed you human side? Hasn't been heard of since?
That's the one. He isn't dead, and therefore I bet he's back here.
How do you know?
Being a demon, I know a thing or two of soul magic. A soul prefers to not be in pieces. If he died, her soul would be complete again. It's still broken. And, knowing that particular bastard, Markus, if you are here, Aislin needs help.
What did she do now?
I don't think it was her fault on this one.
Well, she is unique among her kind. Therefore she has a target on her back. She is an affront to all of werewolf society.
Yes, part of her charm, and partly why you remain so damned interested in her. Can you help her?
Depends. Is she alive?
Currently, but she's blinded and severely injured.
You are poisoned as well. Adorable. Well, unfortunately, due to the amount of silver in her system, I am afraid this is beyond my ability. Good luck.
With a soft shuffle, Markus appears in the quarry. With the same shuffling sound, Markus disappears on the spot. Ansel yells into the quarry in a moment of frustration.
Get on quickly before you pass out and drop her too.
Ansel, as if on cue, begins to feel the effects of the poison. He staggers on to Amaranth, keeping Aislin tucked close before he passes out.
Guardians.
Amaranth takes Ansel and Aislin to his kingdom to be seen to. Sam knocks on the door to Eclipse and Aria.
Well, that was quick.
Yep, a battle of wits. Something about riddles. Whatever, I was definitely more curious about the boy on the glacier. Lojic insisted on bringing the temperature regulator for him, just to try. He's not worried about it if Kiddo breaks it.
Okay, well then, let's go. I brought the translator.
I understand and can sign as well.
When did you learn?
When I became queen. Part of the transfer of power from Cell. A queen should be versed in all languages.
You had time for classes?
No magical stuff. It wasn't exactly comfortable.
Ooh, yikes.
It didn't hurt, it just wasn't comfy. Anyway, onward?
The four arrive to the tundra in short order and find River waiting at the edge of it for them. He hops up and down excitedly as they land. As Eclipse and Aria get out their translator, eager to speak with him directly, Sam introduces herself, speaking as she signs.
Hi, I'm Sam. It's nice to meet you.
Again, the young boy's face lights up, and he begins to sign fast, and in moments he and Sam are deep in conversation.
I want to learn to sign like that.
Well, we have the perfect person to ask to teach us. The book I got doesn't explain the motion of the signs very well. I was signing something way different than what I meant to.
Oops.
Yeah. Big oops.
Sam continues to speak and make appropriate facial expressions as she signs with him.
Okay, so will you try this on for me? It's okay if you don't like it.
River nods and holds out his hand directly under Sam's face a moment, then watches her intently. She puts the temperature regulator on his wrist and he stares at it a few moments. He pokes at it, but then the poking turns to picking and it snaps off his wrist.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
Me too, but it's fair of us not to make assumptions. Okay, River, is it okay with you if I scan you?
A look of concern and bewilderment crosses his face as he backs away.
I don't need a translator for that. That's a hard pass, Sam.
That's okay, I understand. Can I show you my machine? I promise you it won't hurt.
River backs away, but pauses, torn between curiosity and unease.
Scan me, Sam, or Aria, so that he can see that it's safe.
Sam signs to him, explaining what she's doing while she runs her scanner over Aria and Eclipse both, showing him the readouts as they appear. Once he sees they are completely safe and unharmed, he opens his arms and nods, allowing Sam to scan him quickly.
Great job, River. Well done. Are you interested in life beyond the glacier?
River nods.
Okay. Let me go talk to my partner and see what we can come up with so you can stay comfy, okay?
River nods, then looks around sadly. He signs to Sam and looks at Aria and Eclipse. Aria turns on the translator. The words, "Are you leaving River again?" cross the screen.
No, sweet boy. Eclipse and I will happily stay with you a while. Maybe, Sam, do you think you can get your head together with Lojic and see if he can come up with something in the next couple of days? Eclipse and I can handle it out here until we have something for him. I'll fly you home right quick, and then we will stay with him.
No problem. Do you have a comm?
We do. We're fine, Sam.
Okay. I'll go see if the Sphinx has had a fill of logic yet. It's been several hours.
Thanks.
No problem.
Sam signs the plan to River, then packs up her medical kit. Aria shifts, and River grabs Eclipse by the hand, walking him further into the tundra.
Will you be able to find me, Firebug?
Don't be silly. I could find you anywhere, love.
A grin crosses Eclipse's face as Ari shifts, and Sam hops on, flying back home. Upon her arrival, Sam is a little taken aback to find the Sphinx still in their home. As she enters, Lojic shoots a very clear look of help.
Well, hello, Halimar. Are you having a good time?
Oh, yes, Your Majesty. He is indeed a man of more intelligence than I ever dreamed.
Indeed.
Well, Miss Halimar, I have dearly enjoyed this game of ours today, but I admit I am riddled out.
Oh, but I've traveled so far.
Indeed, but I have other duties as king to attend to.
I made an appointment.
Madam, an appointment with royalty is a gift. You have spent the entire day here taking advantage of my mate's kindness. I need his help, and you have overstayed your welcome.
It's okay.
No, it's not. You knew exactly what you were doing, because if I know my mate, which I do, he probably asked several times to check on experiments or to handle other things, and you didn't let him, did you?
Confirmed, ma'am.
Respectfully, we have duties to attend, and so, as queen, I am ending this appointment now.
The Sphinx, now embarrassed, moves quickly towards the door.
Oh, I am indeed very sorry. I never meant to cause any offense.
Sam shuts the door behind the Sphinx, not slamming it closed, but shutting it firmly.
Oh my God, thank you.
You should have seen your face. How many riddles did she have you do?
AVIX?
985, sir.
Jeez.
I am so tired.
So, bad time to mention I met the kid out in the tundra?
No, that's interesting. Talk to me.
Well, as expected, he didn't take to the bracelet.
Okay. Were you able to ninja a medical scan on him?
Yeah. He's delightful. Smart as a tack.
Okay. Let's head on down to the lab and see what we can figure out.
Yeah. They plan to stay in the tundra with him, getting to know one another until I return with some kind of thing.
With these readings, I can have something thought up by tomorrow.
They work late into the night, working and laughing together, coming up with various prototypes. They are interrupted by another knock at the door.
Who's at the door, AVIX?
No one, Your Majesty. However, there is a package.
Great. Bring it in, AVIX. We will look at it later.
The Center Chronicles is a Land of Eos production written and directed by LB, with music and audio engineering by Naaza Reid, featuring the voice talents in order of appearance. Introduction by Beaz, Zack R. as Lojic, the Dreadwolf as Eclipse and Ansel, the Merry Meg as Aria, Madison Cole as Narrator, Gillian as Samina, Martin Lucey as AVIX, DocSweets as Halimar, Kristen Minges as Amaranth, Allison Cossit as Aislin, Nels as Kaj, and Axel as Markus. The Center Chronicles is a free weekly podcast that you can enjoy on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you enjoyed, please give us a rating, share, and like. Leave us a comment about your favorite character. Until next time.